everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm getting ready to go into the office for work, and I thought I would share a little get ready with me, keeping with my theme of easy makeup that is quick, feature enhancing, and doesn't require a lot of steps and a lot of product. I've already got my skincare on, as well as my IT Cosmetics CC Cream SPF 50, and the shade I'm using is light. And I mixed it with my Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation in the shade 52. IT Cosmetics you can get at Sephora, you can get it online, you can get it at QVC, IT Cosmetics website, you can also get it at Ulta. And the Bourjois, I believe you can order via Amazon, which is what I did. So anyway, I'd like to get started. I'm just going to do a very light makeup. What bronzer shall I use? I think I'll go into my Chanel. What is this called? Soleil Tan Chanel. It's a cream to powdery sort of finish. And it's really pretty, really natural. I think it's something that's universally flattering, would work on a lot of different skin tones, depending on how heavy you apply it or not. So I'm just kind of applying that to warm up the face, give me a little color. And I wanted to bring up a topic, and that's skincare. As we continue to age, and I don't know anybody that's aging backwards, Benjamin Button's is fiction, but what are you doing to address your skin's changing needs? When we were in our 20s, it was one thing. When we were in our 30s, it was another. As we enter our 40s, it becomes something else, and the closer you get to 50, it becomes something else and beyond. So one thing I will stress and emphasize is sunscreen, of course. Another is exfoliating. You've got to get the dead skin cells off. You've got to gently and effectively reveal smoother skin, brighter skin. I mentioned this in my previous video. I'll continue to mention it. You want to use things that will gently peel that veil off of the skin so that your skin looks brighter, smoother, prettier, takes better to make up. You want to clean that foundation. I'm going to use Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. It's almost a pale flesh tone, but it is a highlighter. It doesn't have any glitter in it or any sparkle. It just brings some sort of radiance to the skin, which is really pretty. And I don't really like a lot of shimmer on my face because I feel like where my laugh lines are, it really emphasizes them. Some across the brow. Putting some highlighter across your brow really lifts. It really provides a little lift. So try that. I don't like to put too much on the tip of my nose. I'm just kind of showing different techniques. By doing this, you're kind of helping to create that cheekbone lift, which is what we all like. But exfoliating is really important, and I showed a couple of things the other day. I'm not going to show them today, but I certainly will talk about them. You want to lift the dead skin off, and you can do that a number of ways. You can do it manually with a grainy exfoliator, although I find the older we get, as our skin thins, becomes a little bit more dry, whatever, that can be a little too aggressive. I prefer to go the route of chemical exfoliants, although I'll use a manual, a very mild one, maybe once every few weeks, maybe once a month. I don't overdo it. I'm going to use Luminoso by Milani. This actually does have a little bit of a highlighter in it without it being overly sparkly, so it's really pretty. And anyway, I prefer chemical exfoliants, and lactic acid, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, depending on your need, retinols, retinoids, retin A, depending on your skincare needs, you can make those choices. For me, what I find that works best is using my retin A a few times a week. I don't overuse it. And my skin's way too sensitive to do it nightly. And I use a lactic acid once or twice a week as a mask. And that really seems to keep everything clear. And like I said, I'll use a manual exfoliant maybe once a month or so. You should look into these products if you're not doing it, because you will get instant gratification. Instant gratification from exfoliating. Your skin will look brighter, it'll look smoother, it'll take makeup better. If you don't wear makeup, your skin will just look more radiant. I mean, it's a must. Another thing is good hydrating. Now, some people believe moisturizers and oils can sag the skin when you get to be a certain age. I'm still on the fence about that. Jury's still out. Haven't made my mind up. But what I will say is I do use a lot of serums. I use a lot of peptides and ceramides. I'm a big fan of Timeless Skincare. You can order them online directly from their website. Their products are wonderful and very affordable. Another good company is Skin Diva, D-E-V-A, or Skin Deva. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. They have great products as well, good prices. Astur Naturals is another very good one. I've used them all. And if you want more information about them, just send me a message and I'll be happy to. It's Asturwood Naturals. I knew I was saying it wrong. This is just Brulee by Wet n Wild. I'm just using my basics, something quick. And now I want to put something in the crease. I think I'm going to go right back into the Chanel. Take a little bit. And you can really use any bronzer that works for you. Just putting a little bit on that crease and brow bone, really to emphasize the shape of my eye. That's it. And the warmth from the bronzer helps with my eye color, I think, to pop it a little bit. But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you're not doing anything and you think that your skin looks bad, start doing something. Another great product, if you want to keep it simple, Olay Regenerist, their cream. I first learned about it, well, when I worked at P&G many years ago. But I really got into it from Angie Hot and Flashy. She uses it. It's one of her holy grail, I think, moisturizers. And I have to say I love it. I don't always use it because I really go through the serums quite a bit more. And I use a lot of Avene products. I don't know if you've heard of them. Avene. It's a French company. Again, not super expensive on the price point. They used to be at CVS many years ago. That's how I first learned about them. They're not there anymore. They're O-thermal. Here's the water, which I think is something just to spray to hydrate your skin any time of day or night before you put your skincare treatment on. This is very special. But a lot of their skincare products are wonderful. I use a cream called Cyclofate, and it's for sensitive skin, and I put that on. I usually mix it with the Retin-A, and since I've been doing that, I have little to no irritation from the Retin-A anymore, which is terrific. I'm going to use my Brandywine 666 by Wet n Wild lip liner. But, these little tips really make a difference. Exfoliating, sunblock, hydrating, and moisturizing. Hydrating is water. Moisturizing is oil. So if it's your moisturizing cream, or if you like the route of pure moisturizers, I've shown you where I use a little bit of jojoba oil mixed with my foundation when my skin is peeling and irritated from the Retin-A. It works. There's so many things you can do, but not doing anything is not going to get you any results. And I have a lot of friends and people that I know that will say, you have really nice skin. And the truth is, I don't have nice skin. I've had, for years, cystic acne. I've had rosacea. I've had patches of eczema. I've had broken capillaries, perpetually dry skin. I took Retin-A back in the 80s. I mean Accutane. I don't have good skin. I don't have the cystic acne anymore, and that stopped when I stopped eating dairy products. And I really think that had a lot to do with it. I don't break out as much anymore. I'm very grateful about that. But I still have my dealings with broken capillaries. And, oh, by the way, that was L'Oreal Infallible Lip Gloss. This was in Sugar. No, it was in Blush. It's a really pretty color. But, I don't have really good skin. I put a lot of effort into making the best of it. And I think we all can do that. And if you already have better skin than mine, which isn't hard to do, you're already ahead of the game. I'm just going to take this. This is by CoverGirl Queen, Vivid Impact. The color is called Cabernet. It's a reddish brown. Marnie Goldberg, Miss Gold Girl, turned me onto this color on her channel. And I'm just going to take a mirror and I'm going to tight line. I'm not going to put it in my waterline. I'm just kind of scrubbing it into the base of my lashes where they grow out on top, going a little thicker towards the edge just to kind of open my eye. And don't worry if it's a little bit messy and not precise, because you can blend it. There we go. So that's what I want to say. You could spend a lot of money on skincare, but you don't have to. It's really up to you and your budget and what you learn and turn yourself onto, and try to get samples from cosmetic companies, skincare companies. Try to get samples and try them first to make sure you're not sensitive. If you have a tendency to have sensitive skin, like many of us do, and I certainly do. But I find what works. I really rely on vitamin C. I use one from Timeless Skincare. It's excellent. I love it. And I do that usually every other day or so, and I alternate with niacinamide, which is also good for brightening the skin. Vitamin C will brighten the skin quite a bit. You have to give it a chance. It's not going to happen overnight, but in time you'll find your skin clarity. If you have discoloration marks, scars, it will help. It's not as effective, of course, as something like hydroquinone for someone who really has pigmentation issues to lighten, but it does the trick. And I wouldn't be without it. I couldn't always use it when I was younger. It was a little too stingy and irritating, at least the products that were on the market back, over 10, 15 years ago. Now there's something for everyone. So I found one that works for me. All right, what mascara shall I use? Of course, I'll use my Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout. Again, I'm going to use my mirror. But I would say, start simple. Try one product. Introduce it into your skin. The Lactin that I mentioned, and my fellow YouTuber Stung by Samantha, she also recommended it recently. Try the Lactin. I actually have the body version, which I do use on my face without any issue. You can use they have a face version. Of course, companies have to make lots of different ancillary products to keep their brand thriving in a sea of competition. But find the one that works for you. Try it. Don't invest a lot of money. Try one product at a time. Add a new product every month. Get yourself a good cleanser. I use Garnier micellar water to remove a lot of my makeup. I also use pure coconut oil mixed with some jojoba oil. I double cleanse every night to take all my makeup off. Right now I'm using a toner for sensitive skin by Clarins that I love. Next time I buy a toner, I'm probably going to try the Aven because I've heard really good things about it. Do your research, do your homework, try things out. I'm going to put a little bit of I've been in love with this lately, La Mer powder, just to give my skin a little bit of a blur and set my foundation and everything nicely, since I'll be at work all day. And I use the lightest bit. That's all I need. So remember, if you get your skin as clear as it can be, and smooth as it can be, and bright as it can be, everything else will look better. You'll need less product. You'll feel better. And that's my saga. I hope you have a great day, and please hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel so that you can continue to get notified when I have a video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.